Jordan Peterson is really a man of the people because he represents the best interests of Americans, what concern Americans the most. And of course, it's not those rascally little issues like our broken healthcare system or the fact that corporations bribe our politicians to deregulate huge sectors of our economy, which then ends up screwing us over, tends to make us sick, all that stuff. It's not that. Don't focus on that. Have you noticed any of the signage in bathrooms recently? Because Jordan Peterson has. So let's take a look. He brought this to our attention. It was a sign in the bathroom saying, remember, you don't need an arm's length of paper towel to dry your hands. Use less and place what you use in the paper towel receptacle provided. It's compostable. Place all other waste in the garbage can. Okay, well, here's how Jordan Peterson reacted to it. Up yours, woke moralists. Tyranny is always petty, and petty tyranny will not save the planet. Cool.
He's an alpha male. I don't know what you want out of him. He's a tough guy, old school. John Wayne type is what he is. He could have saved your ass in Die Hard. That's who Jordan Peterson is. And you just don't understand like an unleashed alpha wolf like him.
I just wonder what it's like to live a life that's so comfortable and charmed that you get super triggered by a random sign in a bathroom. Like, if you don't, just ignore it. Okay, fine, use as much paper towel as you want and be wasteful. I don't.
You know what that tweet was? That was the tweet version of Madison Cawthorn boxing a dead tree. It's like you just pick the weakest thing to flex on. Like, nah, I'm gonna get you, sticker that can't respond.
So the reaction to it, to that tweet, was exactly what the reaction should be, right? People were like, just.
Are you okay, bud?
You're all right? Yeah, exactly. Like, just stop. This is not good. This is bad. Well, he responds with, why does this bother me? Because one, it's celebrated. Okay, let's just pause for a second. We'll come back to this. We'll read the rest in a second. It's celebrated? By who? Who's celebrating the sign?
Wait, so you're not coming to my saving recyclable paper party on Saturday? I had you down and I bought a really long sandwich to mark the occasion.
Can I just say, like, this is what normal people do. This is what normal people do. John, you're gonna hate me, I don't care, okay? But I'm gonna say it. I'm not giving up my high water pressure showers, okay? I'm not gonna install the crappy shower heads. I'm gonna break the building codes, remove the shower head that's making me miserable.
This is dangerous for you to be saying.
Don't care, and I install the shower head I want, okay? And one day, if I ever sell my place, I'll go ahead and change it back to the terrible shower head that leads me to stay in the shower much longer to get the conditioner and shampoo out of my hair. Okay, which ends up wasting about the same amount of water.
Sounds like a Trump speech.
Yeah, I don't care. But like normal people, they just find a way around it and they move on, okay? People who have super comfortable lives where nothing bad really happens to them, bitch and moan about nonsense like this.
Yeah, well, okay, so they either find a way around it or some people just take the recommendation and like, oh yeah, I'll do that.
Exactly.
I won't use as much, that's fine.
Yeah, it's called making a decision.
Because I don't base my life around looking for opportunities to be freaked out that someone's suggesting something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what if like he sees someone suggesting that their child hold the door open? Does he attack the woke moralists? How dare you expect more of people?
Dude, everything we hear from Jordan Peterson is about freaking morality.
Like, but he doesn't want any morality.
About morality. No, let's just keep it real right now, okay? He has his idea of what is moral and what is immoral, and he loves to force it upon other people all the time, and it's always culture related, right? Always culture related. Like, oh, we should have social enforcement of monogamy because there are some men who aren't having sex, and since they're not having sex, they might become violent. It turns out that all of the attractive men are attracting all of the attractive women, and then the unattractive men aren't getting their rocks off. So we should maybe think about socially enforced monogamy. Maybe you shut up, maybe that. How about that, okay?
Maybe that.
But this morality he doesn't like. He doesn't like wanting to, be less wasteful. So that's what
it's
he speaks out against.
It's not mandated, by the way.
Not mandated.
There's no rules. It's a suggestion.
Just move on. Just live your life. Live your life. Just move on. Ignore the sign. Ignore the sign.
This is partially, as you said, about him being the biggest baby victim that's ever lived. But it's
100%.
also about his grift being founded, as so many are, on convincing everyone who has made the terrible decision to follow him that you're a victim. And you're a victim in ways you haven't even thought about yet. Follow me and I'll make you feel terrible constantly. That's what it is.
He called it tyranny.
Okay, so here's the thing.
He called it tyranny.
It's tyranny to suggest that someone use less paper, to keep a place clean and tidy and not waste resources. He rose to prominence by telling young men to clean their rooms. Well, I say to that, up yours, woke moralist. Who are you to tell me to clean my room, you petty tyrant? That was his whole shtick, was telling people what to do.
That's so true, that's so true. He has a book about rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget how many. I don't know if it's 9 rules or 7 rules.
And the next time I need to dry my hands off, I'm gonna save paper and use his book. That's the only thing it's fit for. No, I didn't actually buy one. That would be crazy.
Okay, so let's also take a little trip in Jordan Peterson Twitter timeline past to see what else bothers him, because I don't really read his tweets. Like, I don't really come across them until one of our producers will send me something that he's bitching about. There's some crazy stuff in here. So let's go to this next one. So he did a screenshot of lulz from dictionary.com, okay? So lulz, fun, laughter, or amusement, especially that derived at another's expense. Great, whatever.
I don't even think that's an accurate definition.
Yeah, I don't either. But who cares? No one is going to dictionary.com to like. No one uses the word lulz in a serious context. You get what I'm saying? It's usually in a jokey way, like lulz. Anyway, but it triggered
boomers
him.
Do. I use LOL, and eventually they get capitalized. That way you don't laugh it harder.
I do that.
Oh my God.
But you know what? I'm living my life, okay? I don't like your rules, so I'm not gonna follow them.
Yeah, oh, you don't want me to use lulz? Up yours, woke moralist. Who are you to tell me what word to use, you petty linguistic tyrant?
He writes, make sense of lulz. All you advocating single-minded key.
He means mindedly.
Oh, mindedly for the virtues of anonymity, keeping in mind the fact that outright sadism is now included in the dark constellation of personality traits associated with trolling. It's not that serious, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they mean when they talk about like the dark triad and stuff. I don't think they mean the lulz.
Someone needs to give Jordan Peterson a hug. Like he's struggling, man. He's got an issue with women existing apparently. So let's go to the next one. Sorry, not beautiful, and no amount of authoritarian tolerance is gonna change that. And of course, it was his unsolicited thoughts and comments on a full-figured model.
Authoritarian tolerance? Well, that makes sense. Because when I think of Mussolini and Hitler, it was all like, hey, be nice to people and let them just go on about their day. He can't, like, the idea, so yesterday, the idea that he wouldn't immediately be able to apply a very specific, concrete list of stereotypes to another person makes it so that he doesn't understand how to have social situations. Now he freaks out over the paper towels. He lost his mind because someone else gets a boner at an image that doesn't do it for him. He's Tucker Carlson, basically, at the end of the day. They must get along.
Of course.
Also, by the way, can we bring up that last tweet really fast?
Sure.
He's a psychologist, right? Originally, he does psychology work.
Allegedly,
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, right wingers, come get your boy. Why does he have doctor before his name? What is this, Jill Biden? Trying to use his doctor?
What?
You're not a nephrologist, you fake.
Anyway, all right.
Sexual temptation.
Why do people follow him?
Okay, let's move on. Oh.
That's what he said when he saw the swimsuit image. Oh.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.